Hello, everyone. Welcome to my life. Hey, love to travel with Wave. How are you? Hope everyone's had a good day or having a good day, despite of everything that's been going on. I wanted to come on to um, talk about something else, but my heart is heavy right now with all that's been going on, all that I've been hearing on the news, and with the shooting at the elementary school today. Hey, Charlene, how are you? Hope you had a good day. Yeah, it's been a it's just been a lot going on with the babies being um, killed, and I think they said the total death toll is 18. There could be more, but it's just sad. It's just, gotta stay prayed up. So much going on. You send your kids to school to learn, and hey, WTF with the family tablers, how are you? Thanks for joining my live. Hope you had a good day or having a good day. I'm good. I did. How are you on your day? Hi, everyone. It's crazy, you know? With the shooting at the grocery store, you these are things that you do every day, you know. Hey, Evangelist Nancy Perrin, thank you for joining my live. Welcome to my live, everyone. Like I said, my topic was on something else, but I wanted to talk about something else. I was until someone called me about that. I know it took me. These are babies. I mean, it. I'm not too far from where this happened. I'm in Texas, but I'm not too far from where that happened, and it hits close to home. These are. You go to these kids that go to school every day. You go to the grocery store every day. You even in church, they're shooting and killing. These are things that you do every day. You wouldn't expect to have that happen. We just have to, stay prayed up, and because these are the times. It seems like. And it's sad. It's not the world. It's the people in the world. It's the the people that's living in the world. It's not the world. This is God's world. This is His world. This is. It's. Hello, everyone, and this is my first time, and I was 18. It was 18-3. Okay, welcome, Tina, to my life. Thank you for clearing that up. Because last I heard, they said the numbers could grow because they're still doing counts. So but last I heard it was um, 18. Wow, it's wow. I mean, because you're a couple years ago they had another elementary, and I think it was Sandy Hook, where they had. It's and this person, he 18. He killed his from what they're saying is he actually killed his grandmother before he went on this rampage. And they don't even know, because he's dead, they don't even know what his reasoning was behind this. Total madness. Hello, Vicky. Welcome to my live. Yeah, I mean, and just where I live in Texas, there's been so many babies being killed. Innocent people. Mm, there was a shooting where a little boy, he was sleeping in the bedroom. I guess his mother was in the same bedroom. 11 years old, was shot, and now he's potentially paralyzed from the waist down. Isn't that sad? Please, yeah, yes, please, everyone. Thumbs up the live, like, share, subscribe. if you haven't already. Hello, April May. Thank you for joining my live. So yeah, I guess what I was gonna originally talk about, I'll just reschedule that. But I just, it's a mad world. Well, it's the people in the world that just make everything just. I mean, just you know, there are individuals who are suffering from mental illness. Just with with that being said, it's just yeah, every day is something. Evangelist Nancy there. I don't live in Texas. We're in Mississippi, but I have small children, so it really hurts to hear things like this. It does. It does. Reno, Nevada. It was. Let me go back. It was a shooting out here in yeah. It's it's getting worse. Um, especially when it's kids. I mean, with anybody, but especially when it's kids, innocent babies who can't even defend themselves, who are not even in the right. That their minds aren't even. So just what could have made you do that? I mean, it's crazy. This world is getting to be upset. Yes, it is. I mean, I don't have any children, but I do have nieces and godchildren, and like my niece, she's 18, she's graduating, she's going to be going off to college. I mean, and this I worry about her because she's young and doesn't hadn't lived on her own before, doesn't really, you know, so it's mind boggling. But I'm just gonna pray. My faith is strong. I'm just gonna pray because I know God is in control. I mean, exactly why? Exactly why? I mean, elementary. I mean, their minds aren't even. I mean, we're talking about babies. I don't know. Elementary is from like pre-K to fifth grade, or they've added sixth grade in some schools. I don't know, but still elementary. I mean, and I know for some school districts, it's the end of school, and people are graduating, and these babies aren't going to be able to graduate. I mean, and their parents. I mean, I can only imagine what they're feeling, how they're feeling. I mean, it's just you don't know them, but you just got to keep them in our prayers. Pray for them, and ask God to give them strength because they're definitely going to need it. How do you I mean, how do you? I mean, I grieve the loss of my mother, but I've never grieved the loss of a child. How do you explain that? I mean, especially if they have siblings, how do you explain that to the siblings? What happened? They're going to think that this world or the people, uh, everybody is bad, you know? So and then with the shooting in I want to say Buffalo, New York, in the grocery store. I mean, this is something that people do every day. Go to the grocery store, just doing what is normally done. You know, I mean, and to go there and not be able to return back to your family. I mean, so it's and you know, I try not to take life for granted because it's not guaranteed. I mean, it's just not. You're not safe anywhere. Not even in the church where you would think, but it people just their minds are warped, messed up, and it's just you know still pray for them. I mean, you know, so yeah, that's where my mind and heart is because I just feel like um, you know, excuse me, I can't even speak. Yes, I am scared for my children and grandchildren. I am 80s baby, and it was definitely not this bad. Yep, heartbreaking. Yeah, I mean, really. I mean, I'm 70s, 80s. Yeah, it wasn't you know this bad. Because back then, I mean, you could play with other kids. You got along. There was no everybody saying, oh, you can't play with this person because of their skin color. You can't play with this person because of where they live, this, that, and the other, But now it's like everything is just, you don't know who to talk to, it's just, but yeah. So, especially when they took prayer out of schools and, just stuff like that. So, yep. And also, where I live, there was a shooting at a flea market. People just doing everyday things, trying to enjoy their weekend or their day. And, people getting into arguments. It's road rage. You can't even honk your horn at anybody. You can't go around anybody because people are just, they're on one, they're on edge. We was able to go to school and come home, and now, yep, exactly. You know, you could tell your parents, "I'll see you later," and you're. It's just like now it's not. You know, I finally, hey Frank, thanks for joining my live. Yep, it's sad. I didn't bring my kids that I thought. Like, yeah, you know, but thank you everyone for joining my live. I didn't expect to be this to be the topic, but you know, it's just. Mm. And then just like you can't do the everyday things, and then you can't send your kids to school. They're. Mm. And my question is, how did this person get? Well, they were saying something about in elementary schools they don't have metal detectors because there's no need because they're elementary school kids. You wouldn't think a child would bring a weapon to school, or you wouldn't think someone would actually come on the campus and shoot up an elementary school. The families and teacher is hard. Yes. I mean, mm, I just, you know, trying to make sense of everything, but I don't know if we'll ever know why this person chose to do what he did, you know, whether it's mental illness or just to be doing something. Either way, and I'm just scared that there's going to be a copycat, that somebody else is going to say, "Oh, well, he did that. He got away with that." Well, the police had to shoot him. Usually in cases like that, the gunmen, they shoot themselves. I guess they take the coward way out. You know, it's that sad. You go outside nowadays, you have to hope you exactly. It's a you know and I keep telling myself, turn the news off, don't look at the news, but you have to know what's going on. Whether you get it from your local news, social media, newspaper, someone tells you, it's there. You're going to hear about it. It's even trying to date someone these days is dangerous. Some people just don't know that. Yeah, and the devil is busy. The devil is always, to see who he can grab up. you know That's why I say we have to stay prayed up, and we have to just, pray for each other. We live in a world of copycats nowadays. It's follow the leader, and no one wants to be a leader. Exactly. Because I don't even know how to explain that. Sorry, guys, if you hear background noises. But yeah, it's just, it's sad. Because when I was in elementary school, even middle school, high school, that was the last thing I was worried about, or we, had to worry about, was that happening. It didn't start getting like this until, um, didn't start hearing about it until I guess early 2000s when this was happening. I could be wrong, but the facts, yeah, it's the devil. It's you know, with everything going on. I mean, with people losing their lives, to um, just natural causes, just everything going on. We need to love on each other. We need to pray for each other. We need to just treat people with kindness. I mean, hey, Chef It Dice, how are you? Welcome to the live. So, with that being said, I'm just, yeah, can't really explain it. I mean, you just, I mean, you're talking about babies. I mean, it's just, and the teachers, my sister's a teacher, and I pray for her every day, because you just never know who or what, will set someone off. I mean, it's no excuse. It really isn't no excuse for somebody to do that, So, you know, and then, I'm in Texas, and our governor made it um, a law where you don't have to have a permit or license to carry. So, with that being said, you're going to have people just getting guns without it having to be checked, without have to have any license, having any practice, or going to the range or whatever, that you can just get a gun. I want to say yeah, the music and the internet doesn't help. Exactly. You got a lot of uh, music that kind of, I mean, don't get me wrong. When I was younger, but my mom never really let me listen to stuff that would, um, I guess, didn't sound right. And now they making all these songs about, hey, John Paul, welcome to my life. How are you? And these, yeah. So it's just, a matter of us just, um, praying and just, try to, I mean, every time I talk to someone, I end the conversation with "I love you," because you just never know when the last time you're going to speak or have contact with that person. You know, it. I mean, and I've been doing that. Didn't just start doing that. I've been, ending conversations with "I love you," or, you know, something of that nature. So people, they're like, "You said you love me." Well, I mean, I'm saying that because you never know when that's gonna be the last time you speak with the person. The 18-year-old missed. Oh, exactly. I mean, for what though? For what? I mean, it's just like, what was his motive for an elementary school? I mean, he could, not to say I wouldn't want him to shoot up anything else, but he could have went somewhere else. Why an elementary school? I mean, it's just, they had a shooting at my son's school in Canada. Wow, and I mean, it's crazy. What were the? Did anyone lose their life? Was it? Did they find the person? Do they know who did it? Because, mm, yep. So I just um, I just don't understand. I mean, I'm sure I'm not by myself when I say I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense, because you know, um, 18. I mean, and the person who shot up at the grocery store, I think he was 18, 20, something like that. I'm not sure. Wow, 22 students that, and two. Oh my God, that's messed up. Oh my God. Was this, not that it matters, but was it middle school, elementary, or high school? I mean, that's, wow, it's crazy. I just, I don't understand. Under 14. Oh wow, that is. Oh man. Mm, wow. Sorry to hear that. Prayers going up and going out. I mean, and you don't really have to even know people to pray for them. I mean, it's nothing wrong with praying for people. I know some people are, they prayer is you know, they don't pray, or I'm not saying that they don't pray, excuse that. What I'm trying to say is some people, if you pray for them, they don't want you to pray for them, which is nothing wrong with praying for people. I mean, I would want someone to pray for me, but I don't just, how can I say it? You want the right person praying for you because, some people pray for you and they're just, well, they say they're going to pray for you, but, you know, but yeah. So yeah, my prayer, it goes out to the families, the everyone who's been impacted by this school shooting, any school shooting, you know, for people to leave their house and not be able to return how they left. That's heartbreaking, you know. And it seems like nowadays they're targeting the babies. I mean, have you guys noticed that the kid was 16, shot himself in the end with a gun? So my question is, and I mean, I don't know. My question is, why when someone goes on a shooting rampage, they end up shooting themselves? Why can't they just? I'm not saying kill themselves, but why can't they just leave the innocent people alone and I mean, not harm themselves, but I mean, just like, you guys know what I'm trying to say? I'm not promoting suicide, but I'm just saying, they end up killing themselves. I mean, that's a coward move to me. That is sad. I mean, I just don't understand. I mean, so, um, and even back when I was in elementary and middle school, high school, we didn't have, well, that's been so long ago, but we didn't have metal detectors. Like I said, they didn't start getting metal detectors until the latter part of um, like 2000s. I mean, it, he was from a third. Oh my gosh. So you just never know what that person's beliefs were. They probably just didn't, I don't know. Let me not talk about that. But yeah. So um wow, guys, it's just, yes, it is, but that's a way to hurt a whole guest. Yeah, it's you never know what's going through a person's mind anyway. Let me stop trying to get in somebody's mind because they can be suffering from mental illness, which is still no excuse because there's help out there. There's organizations. There's, and then from what I hear, the person who shot at the grocery store, they knew he had something going on with him. They investigated, but I don't know if they didn't find anything or they just left the matter alone completely because they knew he had issues prior to him doing that. You know, he was from West India. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's a, you know, yeah. And I think I heard something along the lines with this new incident where this kid, and I say kid, this because 18, well, still a kid to me, but they said he had some something on social media where he made a comment um, about shooting somebody. I don't know whether it was he was talking about doing something with with an elementary school or what, but there was something on social media where he spoke about what he was going to do. So, because he was posting, oh my, sorry, yeah, yeah, yeah. We just got to be careful with, I mean, this music that's out, these movies, the video games, just sad. Yes, John, I'm glad that your child is okay, and I just hate that that happened. I mean, it's sorry guys if I'm um, stumbling over my words. I mean, I'm kind of, mm, yeah, Yes, it's just yeah, I will never understand. And with like everything else that's going on, you got other things going on happening in your family, death in your family, and that's sad in itself. And then you gotta we gotta deal with, because when I turned on the news and I said I heard elementary school, I was like, what? And then they said 14 students, and then one teacher, and then they did another count, and it rose to 18. I mean, what was his motive? I guess we'll probably never know his motive. You know, did he have some sort of attachment to that school? Did something? I'm sure he probably went to that elementary school. You know, and I, like I said, school is almost out. I don't know if this is their last week, but he probably, I don't know. Yeah, we'll never know. But like I said, guys, you just gotta stay prayed up. Just, mm, I mean, gotta rebuke. We gotta rebuke the devil. We gotta rebuke him. This is he did go. Oh, he okay. And usually that's the thing. They used to attend um that school, or even shootings in the workplace. People are mad because they get fired, or they get into some sort of issue with a coworker, and then they want to come back and retaliate, and just uh, and then with the church shooting, to my understanding, was the person was of the same culture, but was upset because of the simple fact that the I guess the congregation wasn't um I don't know, wasn't preaching what he wanted to hear, or something like that. Do you remember one of the females from the 70s that I made from school across the street from her because she said she didn't like the shout out the I don't know. I don't think I remember that. Hey Spiky, welcome to my life. Do you I don't remember that. Because she said she did. Wow. People. Like I said, nowadays you can't even smile at people, because you know and I don't know if it's the pandemic these past couple years with the virus and everything, people out of work, people having to be in the house, and it's just boiled over. It's still no excuse to take innocent lives. Just anyway, I just I hope there are no more. I hope we don't hear of any more fatalities. I hate that it's that number 18, but because they were saying that kids were um, people were in the hospital, and they're still waiting on another update as far as um, the total number of fatalities. So her name was Brenda something. They made a song. You know what? I think I heard something about that, but I'm not. It's not. It's not coming to me right away. I'm sure I could look it up and see, but I don't. It's not clear to me now. But mm, but I think just not. You know. Yeah. But still, though. It's like. I mean, it's. I don't know how to explain that. All I know is it's sad all the way around. All this stuff. You know what's going on. It depresses you. And it makes you just, not want to go out, not want to, but you can be in your own home and still, you know, but excuse me. People have no respect of persons. I mean, it's like, life doesn't matter, you know. Because just the other day, there was a incident, road rage here, and the person, they were just, all they were trying to do was go around the vehicle, and I guess the vehicle was, like, the people in the vehicle got irritated and ended up following them and shooting and killing a person. I think that's what it should not be. Okay, I read that, but so yeah, with it's too much though. It is too much to and I can't even wrap my brain around it. So nope. So wow, yep. So it's this is definitely time to just put on the full armor and just pray and um pray for each other. You know, mm, these babies won't even get a chance to graduate. Won't even celebrate their birthdays. And the teachers that lost their lives. I mean, I'm sure they probably had children and other relatives that aren't going to see them again. That and all they were trying to do was do their job and do what they love, and teach, and then you have somebody come in that just you know so yeah. So yeah, and I'm still getting used to this StreamYard. So so to lighten the mood, to change, to maybe, what did everybody um have for dinner? It was Taco Tuesday for me. Did you see about the mother that killed? I heard about that. Yeah. I mean, I'm about to cook right now. Are you gonna cook live, Chef Fit Dice? I'll have to come over to your channel. Guys, feel free if you guys have channels, drop your links. The mods, you can drop links if you guys want to subscribe to anyone on here. Those of who have a channel. Barbie. Oh, that sounds good, Charlene. I haven't had barbecue in so long. No, just okay, just a video. I'll still check it out. Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow my niece graduates. She had one graduation last week because she's in a college dual program where she gets her associates as well as her diploma, high school diploma. So she's graduating from high school tomorrow. So would be, and then she'll be going to college. Oh, I'm eating cheese curls. Oh, don't want to cook tonight. Hell. Okay. Are cheese curls like cheese puffs, or am I off on that? Thank you, Frank. She's all excited. And congratulations to all the graduates. All of you have people graduating. Everybody who's it's so sad that this happened. You wanna be happy, but then again, my heart is kind of it's heavy because I just feel for those innocent babies and their families. I've been feel okay. Okay, these comments are going okay. Thank you, April May. Thank you, Chef Hit Dice. Yeah, so it's just you know, and plus I've been thinking about my mom all day. You know, of course I miss her and I think about her all the time. But just to be able to you know talk to your mom. So I say, don't, if for those of you who still have your parents, your mom, dad, love on them, you know, don't take them for granted. Don't just, but for those of us who, don't know what it's like to really want to, talk to our parents who, we miss them. And let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. I'm not trying to turn this into a pity party or anything, but so yeah. I was gonna, do not a trivia night, but just like a, fun night where we can just, random topics, just talk about, this, that, and the other, make it a fun night. I'll still probably do that. You know, okay. Yeah. Thank you, April May. Is there are days where I'm fine, and then, excuse me, just wish I had, I, oh, I'm so sorry, Charlene. Am I okay? So it was back to back. That's sad. I'm sorry. Well, I lost my dad when I was like 14, and then and that was way without giving away my age. Yeah, that was a long time ago, but not too long ago, guys. But yeah, and then my mom, 2020. So yeah, it's fresh. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not gonna have a pity party. I'll be okay. And those who've lost their parents, you can relate, and my prayers out for you. Because that's the feeling that never ever, from what I'm told, never. I mean, it gets easier. I mean, it gets manageable. It's manageable, but you still are not the same. Because people used to say when you once you lose your parents, or especially your mom, you're not the same. And I was like, oh, okay, I didn't really think about it, but then I'm like, that is the truth. That is the truth. So, so yeah. And you have those moments where you're like remembering things, funny things, or something special you guys did. Thank you, Charlene. Love you too. So, yep. Anyway, guys, I thank you for joining my live. Um, you know, um, today's Tuesday. I'll probably be back on Thursday night. I'm not sure the time. I'm not going to schedule anything until I'm sure of, because I know last time I scheduled a live and I had to reschedule it. Something came up, so, and I don't want to schedule anything and have you guys waiting and be like, well, she said she was going live. So, but yeah. So anyway, guys, I pray for each and every one of you. I um, just, you know, pray for the world. Pray for the world. Just pray because um, you just never know. You're right. I have my you know you just never know. So just pray for each other. Like I said, those of you, if you have a channel, you can subscribe to everyone that's in the live. I'm not sure how to drop links yet, but once I find out, well, I don't know how to drop them in the live, but once I find out, I'll. But prayers, everyone. Blessings, everyone. God bless everyone. Thank you for showing up, coming to my live. I appreciate it. Like I said, if I go live Thursday, I will schedule it. I'll try to not schedule it too late, but it won't be early. It will be somewhere around this time, you know. Um, so yeah. So everyone have a good night. Thank you for joining my live. God bless. Love you guys. Take care.